Hey, I was thinking about something the other day that I heard, and it was about desire. Right? Desire, in and of itself, is not a bad thing. It's what you do with that desire that can be good or bad. We can say righteous or evil, right? And I struggle with this because I'm human and I'm fallible. I remember what it was. It was a poster or a meme or something where something like Jesus died so Joel Osteen can have a mansion or something. And at the surface, you're like, yeah, it's pretty funny. And I get it. I get humor. But I think it was not really meant as humor, more so as an insult that, hey, this guy, is using faith Christians and swindling them out of their money so he can live the high life. Could be true. I don't know. I don't know much about Joel Osteen besides the when I lived in Houston, he's a pastor at a mega church, and I've watched a couple of his shows, his sermons, quote unquote, on TV. They don't seem any, he's not the ones I've seen, he's not like a hellfire brimstone. You're gonna go to hell if you don't believe in this and that. But at least the ones I watched, I think I watched maybe a total of 2 over a period of a year or something. And they're pretty vanilla, generic sermons. So I like I said, I don't know much more about him than he's a mega church pastor, and apparently they're doing very well, and good for him if he is truly a righteous person. Now, if there is evidence of wrongdoing, then of illegal practices that he's doing, then yeah, he should go down. But like I said, I don't know if he has or hasn't. Not from. I don't even know if the house that he has is really his house. Well, this thing is either blowing dust or smoke. I don't smell any smoke, so it must be dust. Anyway, desire. The Bible says about desire in one of the commandments. Don't covet your neighbor's stuff. But see, I get it. Yeah, you shouldn't be. Well, and jealousy is, again, to me, in and of itself, not good or bad. It just is. It's stimulus, right? Ooh, I want that. Anger, ooh, well, that makes me mad. It's what you do with it, because it's for the most part, it's uncontrolled. If I tell you don't be jealous of that, you're gonna, how do you do that? How do you not be jealous? How do you not be angry? How do you not be sad or emotional? For the most part, emotions are involuntary. It's what you do with those emotions. It's what you, the outward manifestation of that emotion that leads you either towards good or evil. There are a lot of evil geniuses out there, as we know. They use their abilities, they use their intelligence for evil outcomes versus, like maybe say Mother Teresa or say Einstein, who used their intelligence and their abilities and the gifts, their talents for good. But going back to, you shouldn't be jealous of your neighbor's stuff, or shouldn't desire, you shouldn't. I don't think the Bible, even though the Bible says that, I have a hard time trying to understand that, much less achieve it, because desire can be a good thing, in so much as, when I was a kid, I would see somebody with a nice car or a nice house. I was like, I want that. Not that I want to take that away from the person who has it. I want to earn the ability to have those things. So, and then I would work hard and have the ability to buy those things, but once I got there, it's like I don't need it anymore, but I can if I wanted to. And the thing, again, I'm not for or against Joel Osteen. Now, this other guy, Benny Hinn, that's a different story. But Joel Osteen, and I listen to Dave Ramsey too. Dave Ramsey is not a religious a preacher. He is religious. He is spiritual, and he uses spiritualism as the basis for what he does and the work that he does, and he makes good money. And he had a talk where somebody complained about him building this big mansion or whatever it was he built, some big building, and they're like, you're all talking about giving and being godly and this and that, and then you're building this big place for yourself. And he says, listen here, I worked hard, I give what God commands me to give or whatever, I give my tithe, and I use this place that I'm building to do more good, right? And yes, the other side of it is it's so I can enjoy it, because I earned that money. I didn't steal it from somebody. I earned it, and unlike Joel Osteen, he's a financial advisor, and he makes money from financial advising. But the Bible, and I talked about this before, tells you to enjoy the fruits of your labor, but also use part of that money to celebrate or to worship God with. So there seems to be some contradiction in the English version translation that I know of, as far as don't be jealous. I think, again, I don't know they're from the original Greek, so I'm just speaking from where I'm at in this time in my life. It's almost to in a Ten Commandments structure, thou shalt not, this and that, to say, well, don't be jealous. I would say it's okay to be jealous, but you're going to be jealous to me, because this is what I do for a living. I write procedures. And the Ten Commandments is, in essence, a procedure on how to live. And to me, the better way to phrase it is, you're going to be jealous, but don't act on it, right? Don't take your neighbor's stuff. It's like, I realize you're going to be jealous of your neighbor's stuff, but don't take it. Go out and earn it for yourself. To me, that would make more sense. Just being nitpicky. But desire, like I said, is not a bad thing. It can be a good thing, because it motivates us to be better than who we are at that time, to strive for better earnings, to strive to educate ourselves and improve not only our condition, but the condition of our fellow man, right? So all the doctors and nurses and healthcare and even volunteers that go on mission trips and stuff, they couldn't do that if they had no desire, or if they had no, even somewhere in their life they weren't jealous of somebody who had more than them. That's pretty much it. That's all I got today. So what do you think? Do you think it's a sin to be jealous, even though you don't act on that jealousy? Or, or if you do think it's a sin, how do you avoid it? Because I know I'm jealous a lot of a lot of things, of a lot of people. But I don't seek to go out and steal it from that person that I'm jealous of, whether it be, their property or their job or whatever it is. That's all I got today. Have a wonderful day, and God bless, and have a good Sunday. See you later.